William Penn, 1644 to 1718, Quaker statesman and man of vision, founder of Pennsylvania and planner of Philadelphia, friend of the Indians, crusader for civil and religious liberty, designer of European peace, resided for 5 years after his marriage to William Maria Sprigget, 1644 to 1694.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
It's wonderful that you're all here in praise of William Penn. He is, as I say, he is our claim to fame, really, here, because as you know, he lived here. But I would first of all just like to welcome everyone. I would particularly like to welcome the chairman of the council, Councillor Chris Lloyd, if he would say a few words.
Thank you very much indeed, Barbara, for inviting all of us here for this very special occasion. I'm really interested to have a look at what you've put together here today and to do some more research and to support you as you build up this exhibition. So thank you very much indeed, and I look forward to hearing from the experts about what's actually going on.
I'm now going to ask Bill if he could come and just talk to you about how all this started and how it was all set up. Bill, would you like to come up?
Well, this is a fascinating place to be speaking from. Well, distinguished guests, Madam Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, what I'd like to do is just say a word about how all this came about. Just a couple of years ago, my wife and I went with Barbara and Margaret to Benjamin Franklin House in Craven Street, London. I don't know if anybody's been there, but it's where Benjamin Franklin lived, and they've refurbished it, and they have a very interesting idea there called museum as theatre. And somebody comes along dressed in the style of Franklin's time and tells you all about life there and then. And we were interested in this simply because this is another way of using a museum. It's not just things, it's interaction, it's all sorts of things. If you can talk to crowds and keep your virtue, and walk with kings, nor lose the common touch. And we know he walked with kings and that he had very much the common touch. And so, well, if I was proposing a toast, and since you've got glasses, most of you, William and Gulielma Penn. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So many, many thanks, Phil. Douglas, would you come and tell us, please, about William Penn?
Douglas Butterfield, I'm the clerk of Jordan's meeting. You know that William Penn was buried in the garden just outside our meeting house with a very low, plain tombstone. And his two wives, Gooley and Hannah Callaghill, and I think 5 of his children who died in infancy, and Thomas Elwood, and Gooley's mother and her stepfather. They're all there. We share with Rickmansworth and with this house the whole heritage of William Penn, and I think we need to congratulate Bill and congratulate the Barbara and the trustees here for sort of getting it together. And I think there is a whole story to be told here.
Robert Dimsdale, to summarise the life of this man, he was born in the early 1630s at Hoddesdon in this county into a family concerned with innkeeping and medicine. Not the kind of medicine obtained at a university, but the kind learned at home and transmitted from generation to generation. And I thought you might like to keep for a little while. And these few things have survived pretty mute in our family, and I think what you're doing will help me bring these dead things to life a bit.
Thank you. I'm now going to ask David if he would open this exhibition by cutting a ribbon. We had to do it, and with a pair of scissors that are sharp. And you go through that door.
Right, okay, well, it's with very great pleasure that I declare this exhibition open.
Identified fakers as people who had a lot of money.
Yes, yeah.
And clearly they were healthy.
To retain the assets as well.
Oh, it's yes. Yeah. Yes, it would be a good idea. Yes, we could, that'd be very cool. There was a lot of stuff here, as you might know, it accumulated a lot of information.
Oh yes, I presume they're still right.
Yes, he
I had an
has.
email from Anne. She said, told me the bill's coming. So I can
Yes, he certainly seems to have been very easy to him. And inside, it says, inside, Holy Bible, 1610, Robert Dinsdale. This is actually Robert Dinsdale's family Bible from 1610, and he's brought it along this morning from his family home, because his family travelled with William Penn out to Pennsylvania. So we sat and carved that to the midnight, and that was his post. The Bible. Yeah.
It's almost something you're not going to be able to take down.
No, because it was good. What's in the door? Yeah, William Penn's come home.
This is about John Dickinson who did the stationery. But we've had all sorts of things. We had old-fashioned children's games, school things. We're trying to sort of swap it around, you know.
Yeah, we never done something like that. He's blind. I have to And there we are with our hang.
I know.
But of course it will go in there now.
I've never seen so many pictures of